So friends, welcome to my review of my new Mosfiata front bike light. It's got a number of quite useful features which I will run through, but first of all let's get it out of the box. It's a little bit tricky to get it out because it all sort of catches up, and the one I had, the sellotape was sort of caught around several things, but I managed to get it out eventually. And when I get the light out, you'll notice that there is a rubber strap on the bottom of it which you use to attach it to your handlebars. I haven't really done a proper video of that, but it's got several holes in it so you can adjust the tightness to suit different sizes of handlebars, so you should have no difficulty attaching it to your bike, and it's also quick and easy to remove it if you want to remove it when you're going indoors. And then inside this base part here there is a charging lead which is an A to micro B, and the port for charging is on the back of the light, and it's covered by a weatherproof cover there. You have to be a little bit careful with the weatherproof cover because it's quite difficult to plug it back in, and there's an indicator that tells you it's charging when it's being charged up.
So let's turn it on. That's on. So that puts on some extra little lights, and if you press it again they start flashing. And yeah, okay. So the flashing mode is not something you should really use when your bike's in motion, but it might be handy if you have an emergency and you want to mark your position or something. And then this one turns a red light on along the sides there. So that's visible from the side, which is quite good. And where are we? Turn that off again. Oh, that you can set that flashing as well. And in the top here there's a series of red panels which I would imagine are probably indicating the charge. Let's see what the instructions say. Again, they were caught up with a bit of sellotape, but it hasn't done them any serious damage. Okay, tells you we've got lithium-ion battery, which we knew. And don't look at it directly because the LED is bright. Yes, I can quite see that. Oh, and this one turns the main light on and off and through different levels of brightness. Okay. So not a lot of information in the instructions, so let me run through them again. This one turns the main light on and cycles through its brightness levels and sets it in a flashing mode, which you should not be moving when the bike's using when the bike's moving. So turn that one off. This one turns on these orange lights, which you might want to use if you're on a well-lit road and you just want a notice light on the front. And you can also set them to flash, which again you shouldn't be doing while the bike's moving, but it might be quite useful if you have an emergency. And this one here turns the side lights on and off, or cycles them through on, flashing and off. So for normal use you would probably turn on the front light, you would probably turn on the side lights as well, and you'd probably turn on the red lights along the edge, and that would be for normal riding, so you're visible from both sides and also from in front. And then to switch it off you just have to cycle through the functions until it goes off, and likewise for the front, which is this button here, and for the side, which is this button here, and this is the horn. Really loud and alarming, I think you'll agree.
So there's another shot of the switch at the top. The switch at the front is for the front light. The one on the right hand side is for those yellow lights. The one on the left hand side is for the side red lights, and the one at the back is that rather alarming. Also notice the little red lights that you could see when the back of the light was facing you, which show you how fully charged it is.